What's up out there, YouTube land? It's me, your boy 87 showing up, and I am sitting in front of John Hikari. And you're probably wondering, why is he in front of me at this very moment? Well, we got something special for you guys. I hope you like it very much. It's a deck profile of Gladiator Beast. That's right, 2016, these motherfuckers are back in anime, and they back in the actual TCG, and it's going down. All right, go ahead and explain to your deck.
All right, so before I get started, I want to put one card in the front because the only reason that this deck is back, as you said, is because of this card. Okay, so Gladiator Beasts, if you don't know, if they survive a battle, colloquially it's known as tagging in and out. So as long as they have attacked or have been attacked, at the end of the battle phase they return to the deck and they special summon any other Gladiator Beast other than themselves.
And this is an inherit or this is an effect?
It's an effect.
Okay, cool.
And it's a cost to return to the deck. So then each individual Gladiator Beast, its effect activates when it's special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast.
Cool, so if you strike it, then the monster stays in deck?
It stays in deck, that's correct.
Then no monsters come back. Okay.
Yep, that's correct.
That's for you new players.
So the first monster is Gladiator Beast Laquari. He's an 1800 beat stick. Most importantly, he's a Beast Warrior. You'll see later for purposes of tanky. When he's special summoned from the deck by the effect of Gladiator Beast, his attack becomes 2,100. Gladiator Beast Darius, when he's special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast, he can target one Gladiator Beast in your graveyard and special summon it from grave. To a quest. When a quest is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast, he targets a Gladiator Beast card in graveyard and adds it to your hand. You play two of them because if you lose one to banished or to grave, you then don't have another request. If you only play one, you don't have another request to get the request back, and you're permanently locked out of looping your Gladiator Beast card. So you have to play two so that if you lose one, you can still continue your plussing from your graveyard.
You're like everyone's hero right now. I want you to know that. Keep going.
Gladiator Beast Bestiari. Yeah, you'll probably recognize this card's name. He's been on a ban list for over a decade.
He's MST.
Yeah, he is MST, and more importantly, he is the named fusion requirement for Gladiator Beast Guys, their contact fusion. We'll get to that later. And the final card, and I might get some flack for playing this, but I played one Murmillo. Targeting is bad, but when he's special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast, he targets a monster in the field and pops it. It's a Gladiator Beast name, and spot removal can really be good, especially to pick off leftover monsters that you don't want to deal with. So that does it for the Glads. It's actually only a 6 Glad Beast count, and that's because you want to keep your monster count low when you play Card of Demise, so you don't have to pitch all of your Glad Beasts to grave. Then I'm moving on to the Fire Fist cards. You play one Gorilla, he's an MST, sends a Fire Formation Spell or Trap, pops a back row. Bear sends a Fire Formation Spell or Trap, destroys a monster. Wolfbark is a free rank 4. He targets a level 4 Beast Warrior Fire type in your grave, special summons it in defense mode. If you remember from earlier, Laquari meets those requirements. So Wolfbark's almost always live for a rank 4 play. I like the Fire Fist stuff because it's toolboxy with tanky. You need to break their scales, you go into Gorilla. You need to get rid of a problem monster, you go into Bear. That's why I play them. Alright, onto the traps, the most important part of Gladiator Beasts. Of course, I played 3 Gladiator Beast War Chariot. Gladiator Beast War Chariot is the reason that, other than Demise, is the reason that this deck can do anything. If you have a face-up Gladiator Beast monster, it negates and destroys the activation of a monster effect. It's really good, and if you paid attention, it's Gladiator Beast card, which means you can retrieve it from your graveyard with Gladiator Beast quest. That's the loop. You poke, negate monster effects, you tag out, get a quest, add the chariot back to your hand. You can pretty much permanently lock them out of monster effects. Free Solemn Strike. This is essentially Gladiator Beast War Chariot with a 1,500 cost. Monsters are valuable in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, and when you have 6 cards that negate monster effects, it can win you games. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Double Quaking. If you remember, the Gladiator Beasts only can get their effects when they survive a battle, so they attack or are attacked, and at the end of the battle phase they return to the deck. So Quaking will set your opponent's cards face down defense mode, and then you can attack into them with your Gladiator Beasts. After the battle's over, you tag out. You take a little damage, but it gets your tagging going and it's worth it. Two Fiendish Chain, once again, monster negation is really good, and I play this over Breakthrough Skill in this deck because the Gladiator Beast monsters are all relatively weak, a spread from 800 to 1800 for attack, so this is actually a really good card for protecting them from getting run over by big stuff. Double Wabaku. I'm just going to read this card because a lot of people might not know what it says. You take no battle damage from your opponent's monsters this turn. Your monsters cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. So if you remember Gladiator Beast effects, it's pretty self-explanatory. They attack one of your Glads, you flip this, the battle happens, nothing dies, there's no damage, end of the battle phase, you tag out. And one warning, that's just a good card. Onto the spells, as I mentioned, 3 Card of Demise. Ideally, you end with a Gladiator Beast and 5 cards in the back row. That's a starting deck. That's a starting field for Glads, and Card of Demise allows you to do that more consistently. Pot of Duality. I actually don't like this card in Glad Beasts, but you have to play it to get to your Card of Demises more effectively. It's the only way you can compete in the current meta, I guess. Double Tenki. As I mentioned, the Beast Warriors are all searchable by Tenki. Double Lance. Your Gladiator Beasts are very few. I play a low Glad Beast count. This protects them. And additionally, you can adjust attack and defense with the Lance. You can adjust attack and defense with the Lance, which allows your Gladiator Beasts to win battles. And then after they win a battle, as you know, they can tag out. So it protects your valuable Gladiator Beast monsters and it allows them to win battles. 2 Cosmic Cyclone. Destroying back row is dangerous nowadays with the effects of the metal foes and other cards that have grave effects, so I just figured Cyclone was a better main deck card than MST. That's why I play it. And now the one of, so you play Upstart. Once again, it's just to get to your Card of Demise faster. MST. I thought 3,000 life points was a lot for triple Cyclone, so I went 1 MST, 2 Cyclone. Raigeki, real good for clearing boards to give your Glads free boards to attack and tag out of. Defissure, good anti-meta card. Doesn't really hurt Gladiator Beast because the only thing you're really looping out of your grave is Chariot, which Defissure only banishes monsters, not traps, so doesn't really hurt you. Book of Moon, doesn't see a lot of play, but it's good in Glads because you can set things. It's an answer to problem cards, and you can also set monsters and then attack into them with your Gladiator Beast, earning you a tag out later. And Instant Fusion. Rank 4 plays are always good, so. What's the main deck?
That was lit. I have a tear in my eye.
Extra deck. I'm going to start with the Glad Fusions. So, Gladiator Beasts have a mechanic called Contact Fusing, and you can return Gladiator Beasts you control to the deck to special summon their fusions. This is the main one. This card is probably the reason that Bestiari sat on the ban list or on the limited list for so long, for almost a decade. You need to return 2 Gladiator Beast monsters you control to the deck, one of which is Bestiari, to special summon it from the extra deck. When it's special summoned, you target up to 2 cards on the field and destroy them. It's really nice. You pop 2 back row. Just like all the other Glads, when he battles and survives the battle, during the end of the battle phase, you return him to the extra deck, special summon 2 Gladiator Beasts from the main deck other than Bestiari. It's really good. 2 tag-ins are good. You can loop back with a quest, pop problem monsters with Mermillo. It's a good card. Gladiator Beast Neurochius, he is Armades. He requires any 3 Gladiator Beasts to contact fuse. When he battles, he returns to the deck to special summon any 2 Gladiator Beasts. Heraclinos, he is Light and Darkness Dragon, more or less. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card, you can discard a card from your hand to negate the spell or trap card. It's really good. You have Herc, a couple cards in hand, and a Chariot. So you negate monster effects, you can discard to negate spells and traps. Late game, it can really lock an opponent out of playing. He does not tag in and out. He's incapable of returning to the extra deck. So once you go Herc, you never go back. And Esadari. Esadari is not a good card, but I play it because it can get you out of really sticky situations. If you lose your Mermillo, or if you lose your Bestiari to the grave, you can get them back with Darius. You get him back with Darius, and then you contact fuse any 2 Gladiator Beasts. They go back into the deck. Now they're available again to be toolboxed out later and used. And he's any 2 Gladiator Beasts. He's just a 2500 beat stick, but he does have the name Gladiator Beast for purposes of your War Chariot. That's the only reason I play him. I understand it's not a good card, but it can get you out of sticky situations. Norden for the Instant Fusion. I play double Utopia and double Lightning. Last format, people would leave tin cans on the board with 0 attack. This format, people leave other things with low attack on the board. This can steal games, and obviously it's our mateys. So he can detach 2 to go up to 5k, 5,000 attack, and attack stuff. This card's too good, and you can win games. He can win games by himself. I play double Castell. It's rank 4 spot removal. It's really good. Shuffling pendulums so they don't go to the pendulum scales, or to the extra deck. Fire King, he's a Fire Fist card. He requires 2 Beast Warriors. When you overlay, he sets a fire formation spell or trap directly from deck. It's pluses, which is good, but additionally, he can detach to negate all non-Beast Warrior monster effects on the field until the end of the turn, which is the main reason that I play him. Giant Hand, like I mentioned, monster negation is very good. I like Giant Hand over other options. It might not be best, but I'm open to criticism. Heartland Draco, I've won almost 1 game every match that I've won. I've won 1 game at least with Heartland Draco this tournament. People don't care about life points. They willy-nilly Solemn Strike, Solemn Warning your things, pay life points for costs, and they'll sit right around 2k thinking that they're safe. You drop a rank 4, detach, attack directly for game. I think this card steals games as well. And Dweller, anti-BA, anti-Graveyard. Side deck. I'm a little bit disappointed with my side deck today, so don't judge me, but this is what I played.
We won't judge you out loud.
I played double Flying Sea. This is anti-XYZ, mostly anti-Burning Abyss, because if you let that deck start going, you just get outpaced and out-resourced and you'll lose. The double MST, if you remember, I mained 1 and 2 Cosmic Cyclones, so you can side into a total of 5 anti-back row, and that's mostly for Pendulum decks, just popping scales. Soul Drain, against Yang Zings, against...
What you got against Yang Zings? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And Magic Deflector. Everyone, after they see you're playing Gladiator Beast with Card of Demise, they'll watch you set 5 back row and they'll side in all 12 copies of Twin Twister against you. So this card is anti-Twin Twister, anti-Stormforth. I think it's a generically good card. It's probably not good anymore, but I really find it can help against Twin Twister. Iron Wall, against decks that banish. Cosmo. I heard Monarchs were still topping stuff. I haven't played a Monarch yet today, so I severely regret siding this card, but here it is. Mask of Restrict prevents tributing. It's been useless all day.
They're here, and Kaijus.
Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, anti-BA. You can't let that deck out-resource you, which it will if you don't stop it. And Double Limb. This is for Blue Eyes and Cosmo. That's my Glad Beast deck. I am currently 4-2-1.
That was freaking awesome. There was a lot of people around standing just watching while you were going down. All right, guys. This was a long video. This is a lot longer than what I wanted to do, but it was worth it. So, guys, continue to be like this nice gentleman and innovate old stuff that no one's gonna think about and beat the hell out of people with it. Because I just walked over here. We're at table 17. This is round 7. That's incredible. That's incredible. Yo, I love this deck profile, yo.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing it to me.
Nice meeting you.
Anyways, guys, that's it. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.